But what it is, women, they hate to be. Who can correct a black woman?
I asked you questions.
I know. I answered. You asked me what was our culture. A dress code. Women coming out. No. I'm answering it.
You talking about that one thing.
Exactly.
Can we go on to the next thing?
Yes, you don't listen?
I got it.
You seek to be married one day?
I've been married twice.
You've been married twice?
I'm now married to myself.
You're now married to yourself. What the paperwork is? You agree that it happened? What does that mean about this book? No. What does it mean about the book? You won't answer the question.
It's what to say.
That means it's what? It starts with a T. It's true. Is it not? Hebrews 13:4.
Bring it out. There we go. There we go.
It's culture. This Bible is what's going to heal the community.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? We can't build it alone. The men just can't build it. The women just can't build it. The children just can't build it. It takes a certain combination. Listen what God said. This is our culture.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
Read that again.
Marriage is honorable.
So our culture was always marriage.
That's right.
Not baby mama, not I'm guilty. I got 3 baby mamas. Well, I ended up marrying my wife, which was one of them. But I didn't know these things because I was a whoremonger. I used to, what I seen, what I wanted, I went and got it. You understand me? I spent my game and I get it. You see what I'm saying? That wasn't my culture. This is why my household was out of order. My life was out of order until I found marriage. Now I have better things. Now I'm moving forward instead of going backwards. I'm not being stagnant in one place, going back and forth in and out of jail, trying to sell drugs, doing it. I'm moving forward when I found a wife. You see what I'm saying? The Bible says that marriage is what?
Marriage is honorable in all.
It said marriage is honorable in all. So do you seek to be married one day?
I've been married twice.
You've been married twice?
I'm now married to myself.
You're now married to yourself. Where the paperwork at?
The paperwork? I'm the paperwork.
Here you go. Hey, talk to me. So, sis, you said you're married to yourself? Where's that at? Where do we read that?
I chose that for me.
Oh, so you made that decision. Give me Proverbs 3 and 5. So, because you asked about culture, right?
Yeah.
That's what you asked the brother about culture.
Just because you get married don't mean that it's gonna work out.
Okay. But I'm just getting back to your question. You asked about culture, correct? What nation is built upon a woman staying to herself and a man staying to themselves? Let me ask you that. Huh?
You gotta stay to yourself at least until you find the right one.
Right, but don't say you married. Hold on.
He said patience.
Yes, but you saying you married to you. Don't say you married to yourself because you ain't. Ain't no such thing as that.
Why I can't say that for
Because
me?
that's not true. That's not marriage. A marriage is a union.
That's right.
You 2 people?
I'm working on myself. It's
Okay.
a union with myself
To do what?
to be a better person.
Okay. Let me show you something. What I told you. Read that. Real quick. Cause what's your name again, sis?
You're a doer.
You do. Okay. Pay attention.
Verse 5.
Bring it out.
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
Do what?
Lean not unto thine own understanding.
Do you think our women in the 1960s, 50s, 40s would ever say they married to themselves? No, right? Because that's a new age term. That's something that sisters today have adopted. Or I'm married to Jesus and all this other stuff. No, just say you're waiting on a husband. That's all you don't make up things. Don't lean into your own understanding. Now, huh?
That's a bad thing to say that.
Yes, absolutely. Because you're giving the wrong image. That's just like sister saying, I'm a strong, black, independent woman. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? You see that? You can't answer it. You can't answer it. Then we wonder why our culture is the way it is.
I don't say that, but I hear women say that.
Ah,
And
you
I
hear women say it.
understand.
Okay.
I understand how men feel about that, but I don't say
It ain't about how men, it's how God feel about it.
Okay.
God says it's not good for a man to be alone.
But that's
Right?
according-
That's what?
Okay, you're talking about according to the Bible.
Yeah. You don't believe in the Bible?
I believe that the Bible is a virgin that
Give me
King
Baruch 4 and
James
1.
Bring it on.
created. But he got it from the original text.
This is the original text.
But how do you know that?
Because we just went through, the captain just went through all this history up here. Did all these things come to pass? You agreed. I sat there and watched you. Did you agree that this happened? We read it out of the Bible. So what that mean? The Bible's what? If we read that we were going to be taken and chains put upon our neck, right? We read that out of the Bible. It happened, right? You agree that it happened? What does that mean about this book? No. What does it mean about the book?
Can I say something?
You won't answer the question.
Okay, the book is what it says.
That means it's what? It starts with a T.
It's true.
It's true. Is it not?
It's true.
Oh, it's true. There we go. So if it's true, okay, but hold on. If it's true, then should we do it or not? Because what's bringing out is fact, right? We accept the white man when the white man says that if you drop a rock and it comes down and hits the ground, that's called gravity. We accept that that's true, right? Right? You got Newton's law, right? You accept Newton's law, don't you? You have a problem with it? Right. So why is it when we read the Bible, and hold on, when we read the Bible and we see that it's true, we should accept it, correct? You accept it. Okay, now say what you want to say.
They make movies.
Uh-huh.
Let's say movies that they have made. They're talking about what's happening right now.
Uh-huh.
Like Bart Simpson, he talked about Kobe dying in the helicopter. That was true.
Right.
It's called predictive programming.
No. Well, those things are made afterwards, then that's not true. Now, what I'm talking about, these things were written, Moses wrote about these things 2,000 years ago. That's a little different. You understand what I'm saying? Moses said this was going to happen 2,000 years ago, and it happened. I can show you how the world is going to end. It was written 2,000 years ago.
Right.
Bart Simpson ain't show you slavery 2,000 years ago. Right. The Simpsons ain't show you that.
I was just saying that was just an example.
Uh-huh.
There are other movies that were made, and then those things end up
Happening, right. But guess what? Everything that's written in this book comes to pass.
That's right.
Everything that's written in here. And guess what? The Simpsons ain't got that. They do one thing every once in a while, some phenomenon happen, and they show it on TV show. Great job.
That's right.
The TV show ain't gonna show you how to find a husband.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It ain't gonna show you how to build a nation of people. It ain't gonna show you who you are and what you must do to receive salvation.
Right.
That's what we're showing you. You understand? That's the difference. Now, you spoke about the Bible. I'm gonna show you what God calls the Bible. Because you asked him earlier, who said that about the Bible? I'm gonna show you who said it.
Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
This is what?
The book of the commandments of God.
This Bible is the book of the commandments of God. These are the things that God gave us as a nation that we should and shouldn't do. Because you asked, what is our culture? This is our culture. How our women should dress, how we should eat, what days we should keep. All of those different things are in the Bible. Ain't no other book got that. Read.
And the law that endureth forever, all they that keep it shall come to life.
When you keep the Bible, you come to life. Read.
But such as leave it shall die.
Those that don't do what's written in this book, death is waiting for them. Read.
Hold on.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Give not thine honor to another. And don't give your honor. This Bible is your honor. This is your pride and joy. Don't give it to anybody else. Because guess what? Right, this is your culture. And guess what? We've given it to everybody else. How do we know that this is an honor? The white man took it and he's proud of it now.
Right.
Black people say that's the white man book. Meanwhile, the white man took this image and took it all over the world. And now he's the greatest people on the face of the earth somehow.
That's right.
But we the only people that deny it. We deny it. We say the Bible ain't true. The Bible's this, the Bible that. Meanwhile, it's working for him. The white man took the principles of the Bible and took it all over. But the people that it's actually written to, we have denied it.
Right.
You understand that? That's where we at as a people right now. We trying to reclaim our culture, and we lost. We said, nah, that's the white man book. Why? Because he brainwashed you.
That's right.
He don't take your identity, brainwash you, and now you don't even want to claim who you truly are. Meanwhile, you don't know who you are.
Right.
The
ultimate trick bag. That's where God got it. That's where we at right now. We in the ultimate trick bag. He enjoying all the spoils of being God's people, and the people that God's looking out for, we ain't even searching for them.
Bring it out.
That's where we at.
Okay.
You understand that? Do that make sense?
Thank you.
Hold on. One more thing I want to ask you. Because you said you've been married twice, the Lord's will, you want to be married again, right? You got any children?
Yes, I have 4 children and 6 grandchildren.
4 children, 6 grand. How old are you, sis?
I'm in my late 40s.
Okay, good. So, what advice do you have for your grandchildren and your children in finding a partner?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
So we can build a nation.
You tell me.
Okay, good. That's what we here for. We come out here to teach. This is what we do. Give me Leviticus 19 and 29. Your children, your grandchildren, do you let them have boyfriends or girlfriends? No? You sure?
Right now, no.
How old are they?
My grandchildren?
Your children?
My children, they grown. They all grown.
Okay, they all grown. Good. Did you let them have boyfriends and girlfriends when they were coming up?
When they become in high school, yeah.
Okay, in high school. Okay, good. So, I'm going to show you what God says about that. Listen good.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
How do we prostitute our daughters to cause them to be whores? Yeah, how do we prostitute our daughters?
You can sell them.
You sell them?
That's prostitution.
That's prostitution. How else do you prostitute your daughters?
I don't know.
Well, not you, but how can somebody prostitute their daughter? Because prostitution is having sex, correct? What leads to sex when you're a teenager? What do you have a lot of times that leads to sex? Yeah, what do they have? If I'm a boy, what do I have that leads me to get sex? I have a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend, right? You have dances, homecoming, prom, the Sadie Hawkins dance, all these different things, right? You're prostituting your daughter by allowing them to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. You understand that? You may not think about it like that, but that's what you're doing. You put them on the market, you put them in that position to where it leads to sex. Read it again. We're talking about culture. This is our culture and our heritage. Listen good.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Because guess what? If you teach your daughter, hey, you're not having no boyfriend or girlfriend, you're going to be a wife one day. So guess what that means? It ain't none of that other stuff going on. You know what you should be training them up? How to find a man the right way, which is according to the Bible. You gonna do that with your grandchildren? So what type of man are they gonna look for? Give me Sirach, 37. What type of man should they look for? You see that? These are the things we don't know in our community. Okay, good. You being attacked? Okay, I'm not attacking you, sis.
I just feel that way. I don't feel good about none of this.
Okay, good. Listen good, sis. This ain't attack. Read that.
Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 12. But be continually with a godly man.
The thing that the black woman should look for is finding a man that's keeping the commandments. That is what's not in our community. That's not in our culture today. What do we look for? We look for the brother that got the biggest pair of shoes. We look for the brother that got the most money. The brother that got the nicest car. The brother that got a scholarship on the football team. Oh, maybe he gonna be successful one day, baby. That's who you need to be looking for. We haven't taught our daughters what to look for. Because the same sister that was denying everything we're bringing out got 2 ex-husbands and a whole bunch of children. How is that? But meanwhile, she said she'd been in the book. But when the captain going through the Bible, all of that was news to her. Black women must be held accountable. We hate accountability. We hate it. Read it again.
But be continually with a godly man.
A godly man. And that's the problem. A lot of our people don't know what godly looks like. What does godly look like? That's the question we need to ask ourselves. Does that mean you go to church on Sunday? Does that mean you have a nice suit and you don't curse? Is that what it means to be godly? Read.
Whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord.
That's the key part. Whom thou knowest what?
to keep the commandments of the Lord.
To keep the commandments of the Lord, sisters. That is what you're looking for in a potential spouse. You need a man that is keeping the commandments of God.
That's right.
Because guess what? The brothers that y'all finding today ain't keeping the commandments.
Right.
That's why you baby mama 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Right. Right.
Why? Because he ain't worried about raising up a family and a community.
Right.
The only man that's doing that is the Israelite man.
That's
The
right.
brothers that you see out here right now, these are the godly men that you need to be seeking after. That's simple.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.